Alright guys, this is Mr. Lynch. Let's get going on this 2.2D extra practice on multiple operations. So, as always guys, before we start, make sure you hit like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ring that notification bell so you guys can see these videos as soon as they come out. So, let's start with number one guys. The coldest place in Utah is Middle Sink, near Logan. One day the temperature was negative 17 degrees. And we drive from Middle Sink to Salt Lake where the temperature is 30 degrees. What is the change in temperature? Well, we need to figure out how far we increased. And so in order to do this, we need to look and see how far we need to go. So we really could do this, and this is a difference or a change in the temperature. That was terrible. But when we can do that is subtracting where we end, and we subtract where we started. So 30 minus negative 17 is the same as 30 plus 17, which gets us a 47-degree difference. Another way to think about it, so if we have 30 up here and negative 17 down here, somewhere in here there's a 0. So to get from 17 to 0, we add 17, and to get from 0 to 30, we add 30. So if we add both those two together, that's a 47-degree change in total. And that's how we find that. So we're playing a board game, and we have to pay $50. So we subtract 50 because paying is losing, and that's negative. Then we win 200. So let's add 200 here. And after that, you had to pay 800. So now we subtract another 800. This is the expression that belongs here. That's the expression that represents the situation. We pay 50, gain 200, lose 800. Now, what integer represents the amount of money we end up with? Well, negative 50 plus 200 is 150. And 150 minus 800, well, that's negative 650. So we have negative $650. Take it part by part. Add and subtract as you need to. So we go into a business partnership with 3 other friends. We lose $65,000, which means that's a negative $65,000. And we agree to share the loss equally. How much money has each of the 4 people lost? Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this negative $65,000 and divide it by 4 to figure out how much we each have to pay. And so 65,000 divided by 4. If we do this math, 65 divided by 4 is 16.25. And then if we include our zeros, we're going to change that point to a comma. And we add one more 0. So each person lost $16,250. Alright, now let's just do a few of these guys. 5 plus negative 3, that is the same as 5 minus 3, which is 2. Negative 5 times 3, it's a negative times a positive. So we know it ends up being negative, and 5 times 3 is 15. 12 divided by 12, that's easy, that's a 1. Negative 6 divided by negative 2. Now, if you guys remember, this was asking us when we did the lesson on division, it wanted us to rewrite it. So negative 6 is equal to negative 2 times what? Well, it has to be a positive number because we end with a negative, which means 2 times 3 gets us 6. So our answer is positive 3. And then negative 6 minus negative 10 is the same as negative 6 plus 10, which gives us a positive 4. That's it, guys. That's this lesson. Going over just some review of adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the math. Make sure you guys hit like. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys are ringing that notification bell so you guys can see these videos as soon as they come out.